Welcome Capricorn, this is Regina Pacific Tarot and I'm getting ready to do your April full moon reading. I have laid out the Egyptian cards. I will clarify with the African Tarot and I will finish up with an Oracle card. If you find this reading helpful or enjoyable, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank all of you that do support me in all the ways that you do. I enjoy your comments immensely. And this reading was inspired by the full moon of the 16th of April in 16 degrees Libra, opposing the sun at 16 degrees in Aries. 16 is the Tower card. It reduces to 7, which is the Chariot card for those of you that are interested in the numerology of the tarot. And this reading roughly covers the last 2 weeks in April. Being in Libra, it is about our relationships. As a full moon, it is a culmination of the mirroring that our relationships and objects of our desire provide for us at this time. So I'm going to get started, Capricorn, with overall energy for the reading is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is indicating your desire to implement a plan, your creation of a plan. You're surveying the opportunities before you and ways in which you are going to explore the opportunities that are available there. You are going to bring something to fruition through your alignment with the natural world and your understanding of discipline and diligence. But to do so, you are exploring and creating a plan that will be successfully implemented. This Pentacle is the slowest, this knight is the slowest moving knight because this is a thorough attempt on your part. You are not skipping steps. You are carefully planning and researching everything that you do, and you are creating a step-by-step program that you will follow faithfully. In the middle of April, we have the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. I am a Capricorn, so I feel this as I am currently in a state of detoxification from all the glories of spring. My throat chakra is severely challenged by all of the efforts, responsibilities, and activities that are currently engaging right now. There is a lot going on and a lot of responsibilities that you have assumed for your family, yourself, your business. Whatever work you do, you are taking responsibility for every aspect of this project, and it is absolutely draining. It is too much. There is a need for you to establish some clear boundaries and ultimately to release the responsibilities and obligations that you've taken on as you near its conclusion. Tens are always portals, so this is the first 2-digit number that reduces to a single-digit number. It reduces to the 1 or the ace, and you are actually taking what you've learned, what you've achieved at this time, as exhausting as it has been, and you are creating something new. You are moving to a new level. The 9 of Swords, as you may know, is also indicating a kind of deep healing, a deep end of suffering, the closure to some damage, some heartache, some disappointments, or disillusionment that you have experienced. Your desire and attempt to explain and understand the suffering to yourself is helping you to recognize your responsibility in things that you felt a victim of, and understanding through this process of healing that you're undergoing, this ability to retreat, to find repose, and to recover from this tremendous expenditure of energy, this tremendous defense and understanding of the difficulties that you've been undergoing, while you assume complete responsibility for your role in that difficulty. You are having a chance to recognize the blessings in the challenges you've faced. You are able to recognize the part you played and your ability to calibrate, to correct, to adjust missteps that you may have made, and to recognize the progress that you've made. This is a prayer to the many blessings that you are now in recognition of receiving. The recognition for what appeared to be tribulations are actually opportunities for growth and have created the path that you are currently on as you take this opportunity to heal, to receive the blessings, and to pray for your continued ability to receive the many blessings in your life. In the middle, towards the end of April, you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the World card. The Eight of Swords is again indicating the tremendous anxiety and pressure that you are under at this time. You feel yourself to be under. Having the ability to release these worries, these concerns, these needs, these experiences of suffering and pain, the damage that you have sustained has created a tremendous mental anguish and a sense of being stuck, imprisoned, caged by all of the possibilities, the thoughts, and the opportunities that you are attempting to strategize and figure out. So there's a lot of mental work, analysis, over-analysis of the opportunities before you, of the tremendous work that you are doing at this moment, the tremendous responsibilities you have. The ability to feel blocked in by those is something you're working on. Because as much as you understand and are trapped at times in this mental anguish, you are also recognizing that you have opportunities for you, and this anguish is motivating you to move off into a new direction, to try something that is less familiar to you, to move out of your comfort zone. Although I dare say your comfort zone is not very comfortable right now, and move into something that is new, to grow into a new direction, to try new things, to test the waters. And there is a waiting implied, but the waiting in this case I feel is more you're waiting for the results, waiting for the responses to queries that you've made. Your research activities are waiting to receive the data that you will use to move forward another step. So this is you at each step, making plans, exploring, researching the steps that you are desirous of making at this time. You are completing a cycle. The World card is that completion, that is an initiation into a state of the beginner mind. The initiate, there is no end goal to the accomplishments of the spirit. And the tremendous achievements that you are now being recognized for, that are being acknowledged, are a portal for you to move to another level, bringing along all the lessons you've learned from your many responsibilities, but also motivating you to move on this fresh new path, to open yourself up to new opportunities for growth. In the last week of April, we have the Justice card, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Swords. This healing journey is indeed continuing for you. So this is a journey that has not simply begun, but you are experiencing it at a very personal level at this time. And you are continuing to move what you're learning forward into the world through your relationships and through the work that you do. The Justice card is indicating your ability to adjust and calibrate through all of the various iterations of your experience, so that you are taking this tremendous sense of responsibility over every aspect of some project or some area of your life, and the overthinking is moving to a calibration, a balancing, a harmonizing of forces. So rather than internalizing worries and concerns about what you need or what could happen, you are instead using these energies to adjust the internal and external capacities, talents, and resources that you have, so that you are able to address the imbalances in your life, the injustice of some of the experiences you've had, the ability to stand up and address and demand a correctness in the processes that you've undergone or the experiences that you are undertaking, and recognizing the imperfection, the imbalances that exist in the process, so that you are shaping the process of your growth as you're moving forward in this new direction. The Nine of Wands, is actually you're continuing to take on the hardest lessons that can be taken on. The Nine of Wands is an indication that you have been to hell and back, and you continue to go there as needed. You're not afraid of looking at the most difficult aspects of your experience, the negative impacts of actions you've taken, the desire to be in control inappropriately of aspects of your experience that have worn you down and have exhausted you. So this is a lesson, the lesson of depletion, of physical draining that you are continuing to look at. You are still, despite the physical cost of this healing that you're undertaking right now, you're not shying away. In fact, you're more determined than ever, because you experience the benefits of that. You are in the process of recognizing that for every time you descend into the bowels of your own negative habits, your unhappy experiences, you come out with gifts. You come out with completion. You're able to put aside old stories that no longer serve you, old perceptions of the world, experience of victimization that is no longer relevant to you. You're able to release those successfully, so you keep doing it. You keep going there, and you are more determined than ever. Justice is being met, and you are determined to continue to balance that wheel, to move the scale so that they are equitable and fair, and the tremendous investment you've made in your projects, in your life, and your wholeness is being rewarded as you continue on this healing journey. You continue to look for resolution and peace, the peace that acceptance brings you. This is actually a beautiful ending. Sixes are always balanced. You are committed to continuing to heal the deepest core, the deepest aspects of your life. You are freeing yourself from the perception of victimhood, the experiences of victimhood, and you're moving to wholeness and true initiation, which recognizes there is no end goal to your spiritual growth, to the blessings that you are now experiencing, the abundance and prosperity of your life, despite the tremendous hard work that you have dedicated and devoted. You are poised to continue. And this is so characteristic of Capricorn, wouldn't you say? I'm going to clarify the Three of Wands in the center of your reading with the Hermit card and the Hierophant card. Two very appropriate cards. The Hermit is that ability of you with these healing cards here, with the Swords energy, the Wands energy is really about your seeking answers within. You're recognizing that you must ask those answers from those that you recognize as authorities, as teachers, as mentors. And in fact, both these cards talk about teaching and learning. The Hierophant is able to, again, ask for that assistance. One of the most difficult things for Capricorns to do, ask for the help, in part because you're perceived as having it all together and not needing help. So sometimes when you are asking for help, it is not heard or recognized. However, as you open yourself up to those you respect and ask for the help you need, ask for the answers you're seeking, you are able to take that information in both instances of the Hierophant and the Hermit and share what you've learned with others. This is you as the model, and this is you as the teacher. So both of these cards are really indicating the ability in which you're able to internalize these lessons, this abundance, this spiritual prosperity, the teachings that are available to you, and recognize your humility in the process as you share and guide others in this knowledge that you've gained. I'm going to finish off this reading, Capricorn, with an oracle card, and hope that if you've enjoyed this reading, you will like and subscribe to my channel. And I have chosen the Chrysoprase card. The key word is nurturing. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. I'm going to leave it here. Capricorn, thank you for your time and your attention. And until next time, Namaste.